Okay, heading down West Florissant Road the day after the non-indictment of Darren Wilson. I don't think Sam's got hit, but I think Walmart did. Looks like Walmart is closed. Just passed up the QT that was burned on August 9th or 10th. There's some boarded up windows. This is when it gets really bad down here. Turn off the radio. It's going to get bad. Let's see. Dollar General store, they got hit last night, I heard. Open, free phone. What the hell does that mean? Look at that, there's a for lease sign. They shut down. Dear Lord. A lot of these stores, these owners, they're leaving. That beauty supply didn't get touched. Arby's looks okay. Dollar General, they're closed. Set this up on the dash without it falling. Let me give it a try. Seems pretty sturdy. Let's see. Oh, that Conoco got burned down last night. Wonderful. Those cars, look at those cars. Awful. That's what I saw on TV. Awful. Oh, these morons. Really pisses me off. Oh, good, there's... Can't believe smoke from the fires is still going on at 10:30 the next morning, 12 hours later. Unbelievable. Good, they've got West Florissant Road blocked off. This is awful. Looks like they're boarding up. Tonight's going to even be worse. Look at this over there. I don't know if you can see it. Jade nails. Totally burned down. Right next to the insurance company. Great. Another disaster. I don't know how Walgreens survived last night. Temporarily closed. Grandview open. Grandview is 3 blocks away from my house. Unbelievable. Zisser Tire. They got hit in August. Sister tires right over there. They look. See their sign down. Good. Looks like they stopped people. I don't know what's going on there. I'm going down this side road. Oh, that smell again. It's an awful smell. I don't know. I guess it's just from the fire. It smells different though. Well, figure these buildings that were torched, no telling what kind of chemicals were inside the buildings. Boy, oh boy. Can't go down that way. Got dead ends, these streets around here, to keep certain elements out of certain subdivisions. Probably. You know, people that are watching this from all over the world probably assume that all of St. Louis is on fire. What's going on is a relatively small portion of this whole area, but still, it has a very lasting effect. Great. Look at this. Great. Wonder what happened with that situation. Why didn't they block off the streets last night like they are today? Who's ever in charge of enforcement is screwing up big time. Awful. And Bob McCullough at 8:15 last night says that Darren Wilson was not indicted. What were they thinking to come out with that news report at nighttime? What were they expecting? Look at that over there. Look at that. I guess they're thinking to come out with the non-indictment last night and to not, or to block off these streets last night. If they would have blocked off these streets last night, all of this arson would have happened further south or further north towards me. It was going to happen. So I guess they wanted to have it contained right around here. Look at this. Queen's Nail Salon. Awful. Awful. Oh, that got torched. Lovely. I want to say stuff, but I won't. I will refrain myself. But I will say all these people that have caused this damage and this certain parts of where I'm at now are considered, I guess, poor, mostly black. A lot of whites still live around here. They're asking for equality. They're asking for jobs. Well, how in the heck can you have a job and do good for society when all that you want to do is destroy things? How can these people that have caused this destruction even have a job or get a job? Who would hire them? Who would hire them? Everybody wants to see what's going on. They're okay. Oh, poor people, they can't afford it. Queen's Royal Touch Salon and Spa, Jade Nails, Onion Chop Suey, Laundromat. That got torched. That's gone. Where are these people going to shop now? Where are they going to go do their shopping? In my community that is one community over from here, that's where they're going to shop. Thank God Sister Tires made it. It says they're open. Right, like who wants to buy tires there? They must have been, the owners must have been inside with AR-15s, protecting themselves and their property. I'm recording this on my Kodak high definition camera that I've probably had for 4 or 5 years. It's about the size of a cell phone. It's pretty nice, probably no better than a cell phone, but it's strictly a video camera that I picked up 3 or 4 years ago for I think $79, which was reasonable. High definition 1024 by 30 frames a second, 760 at 60 frames a second, high definition. I think I've got it at 1024 by 30. Missouri State Highway Patrol. Well, if that Walgreens caught on fire, they saved it in time. They're closed. Body shop. I don't know. A lot of activity there. This is really Delwood now. Up here it starts Ferguson, then it goes into Delwood, which we're at now, then behind me it goes back to There's Delwood City Park. Payday loans. You see a lot of places like that. Pawn shops, auto buy credit. There's all those cars that were totally torched. Look at that. Look at that. Saw that last night. Thank God that didn't totally explode. Totally gone. Still smoldering. Awful. This makes me sick. I feel nauseous. This is my community. Well, I'm going to go the back way to really the town of Ferguson, Missouri, which is on South Florissant Road. This is the eastern part of Ferguson. It looks like the main drag, but it's the eastern main drag. Where City Hall is, where the St. Louis or the Ferguson Police Department, where you see those nice buildings on the national news, that's where I'm heading now. A lot of damage happened last night there too. It's considered the nicer part of Ferguson. This is still nice. I grew up close to here. I still live close to here. It's a nice community. Most of the people that were protesting last night were law-abiding citizens. They were just protesting. They have their right to protest. Got no problem with that. This country was built on that. I go this way a lot. I continue on to the right usually, but Smith Avenue, I haven't been down this way in years, but you can tell, look at this, horses. This isn't really rural, but there's still some areas around here that are rural, that haven't changed in the last, since I was a kid. 50, 60 years ago. Look at that little house. Wow. I don't know if I've ever been down this road. If I have, it's been a long time. Now where do I go? Okay. I think I wind up close to my grandmother's house. Yes. Lake Pembroke, I believe. Maybe not. I don't know where I'm at. These houses are probably 60 years old. 50, 60 years old, still very nice. All these people want to do is live in peace, just like all of us, or most of us anyway. Thatcher, I've heard of Thatcher. I'm not sure where this is going to take me. I'm going to try to set the tripod up again. Bear with me. All right. careful, it might fall down, but might be a little steadier. Much better, at least for the viewer. Yeah, I'd say most of these houses were built in the 40s, mid to late 40s. After World War II, this was a happening place. Really was still considered nice through the 50s, 60s. Probably started to change in the late 70s. Just a change. I'll leave it at that. This is where all the after World War II, the young families, they wanted to leave the city of St. Louis. Yeah, give that a try. Oh boy. I don't think that's going to work too well. Have to hold on to it. I think that's Florissant Road up there. Maybe not. Elizabeth. Okay. If I go right instead of left, it turns into Washington Avenue, which is a block away from my house. This is still a I would consider it a nice area. I like it. Lower to middle class families up and down this street, but you get into some wonderful historic houses that were built in the, I'd say the 20s and 30s. Like where my mom and grandma, my grandfather, I think built a house or had a house built for him on Royal Avenue, right there. There's Royal. Nice little house. I know the lady that lives there. I doubt that I'm going to be able to, that used to be, I doubt that I'll be able to get on Florissant Road is what I was going to say. Right there is called Blessed Teresa of Calcutta. When my kids, Tom and Katie, were younger, it was St. John and James. And it changed to Calcutta, Teresa, Calcutta, or whatever, just probably 2-3 years ago. Still a nice church. Okay, up there is Florissant Road. Right is to my house, left is into the heart of Ferguson. There's Walgreens all over here. This is another Walgreens, not the same one that I passed up 5-10 minutes ago. This is a different street. I see broken windows. Oh, I'm gonna go. There's Shop and Save that I worked at 2 weeks ago. Looks like they're open. Look at Christmas decorations, Northern Lights. This is where it was on all the radio or TV stations. Corner Coffee House. Thank God that didn't get hit. They were probably inside protecting themselves. Very nice coffee house. Never been in there. Since I'm going slow, I'm going to try to set up the tripod once again. Okay. our bank. Boarded up, closed. That way, looks like they've got broken windows. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. Right over there. Some people working on the windows. Okay, it might stay now. It's kind of locked into place a little bit. Angled up a little bit too high. On the left, oh boy, yeah, they got ransacked. I don't know if you can see it. There's people, guy on the right boarding up now. An eye exam place that was not boarded up. Looks like they did okay. A lot of activity, just people cleaning up. People on the right are boarding up. On the left, there's Ferguson hardware store. Boy, they got, yep, I was hoping they didn't get it, but they did. Queen's Chinese restaurant. Look okay. Look at this. Right next to the city of Ferguson fire station number 1. On TV, I don't think I saw a single fire truck. What is up with that? I was worried about Andy Worm Tire, which is directly across from the city of Ferguson Police Department. This is where they've been protesting for the last 3.5 months. If Andy Worm got hit right across from the police department, I'd be amazed. Nope, they're okay. They're all right. Kathy's Kitchen. I heard that was, they got burned. Look at this. What the hell is going on there? Oh. Kind of locked in a little bit. Brew house is on the left. Went there once with Kathy to have the beer and the sandwich. Took the motorcycle there. The Nomad. Building for sale on the right. Doesn't look like anything was done here. We're heading a little bit further south, getting close to Highway 70, getting close to University of Missouri, St. Louis. This is still, well, I think we're out of Ferguson. I think this is considered Cool Valley, Missouri. Yeah. I don't even see any boarded up places. Okay, we were in Ferguson. We just entered Cool Valley. are open.